There's been a lot of talk about what the Fed is going to do, particularly this week, if they're going to cut, what those cuts might look like. We worked with the economics team. We landed on that the policy rate is going to be under 3% in 2026. And what that's going to do is it's going to make these mineral royalty guys' yields come relatively attractive as compared to Treasury and bonds.
Maybe just to offer a little bit of a counter narrative, Vestas is up nearly 20% over the last 5 days. And in our view, the explanation has to do with Treasury guidance that came out last Friday. We've got a note out on the topic if you haven't seen it, but somewhat ironically, despite sort of the general vibe from the administration, the new rules related to safe harboring, basically the ability to lock in credits, we think is going to pull forward demand for wind in the US so that companies and developers can fully lock in tax credits. And just since the start of 3Q, we've actually seen Vestas take in 1.5 gigawatts of new projects in the US, despite some of these very high profile criticisms of the industry coming out of the administration.
That underscores that nuclear will definitely play a role. But like I mentioned, that is probably going to take us up to 2050. There's several governments working on sponsoring new design reactors. So you have reactors by EDF, you have reactors that are close to being approved by Rolls-Royce. These are new generation reactors that could solve some of the execution issues, some of the development issues that we've seen in the large scale projects.
I mean, the IEA is expecting a record glut for next year. So, I mean, on the fundamentals, perhaps I'll spend a couple of minutes talking about Russia-Ukraine, because this is something that we wrote about this morning, and I have been getting a few questions in the last couple of days. I mean, perhaps to oversimplify, the way to think about it, and I think the way the market is thinking about this is that if we do get a Russia-Ukraine deal, if we do get some sort of a truce, that would be bearish.